Just gonna do a quick reading. I say quick, but it's probably going to go on for a long time, let's be real. I try my best to not be all about love, 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 but love just seems to pop up whenever I do these readings. So yeah, it may or may not resonate. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, okay? So what's going on with Cancer at the moment? What's going on with Cancer? Secrets. I heard pills and potions. I need to be fast because my son is waking up. In a day, solar plexus, throat chakra, sacral chakra, twin flame. At the bottom of the deck, we have money in reverse. Okay. I don't know why I'm hearing Pills and Potions by Nicki Minaj. I don't know the lyrics. All I heard is I still love you or I still want you. So I feel like some of you could be in this scenario where it's like, you still really want someone, even though you know that they're not really the best fit for you. I don't know if that's what the song is about, but that's just the energy I'm getting. But we do have secrets and throat chakra. So I do feel like the secrets will be revealed to you. I'm not trying to scare you guys, but I feel like someone has been hiding something from you. And I feel like each day or each month or each time, like as time progresses, like you find out more and more and more. And I feel like you're going to be finding out even more things about a particular person in your life. Because someone is not saying something to you and you may sense it. I feel like Cancers, you guys are very intuitive naturally. So it's kind of like when something seems off, you guys are the type to know that something is off. You know? I feel like you guys... Wait, I just want to quickly like check on my son because... One second, guys. Mom duties. Good morning. Yeah, sorry. My son was waking up and I didn't want to annoy him. Yeah, so basically we have inner day and sacral chakra. So I feel like sacral chakra to me is about creativity, sexual energy. So I feel like you guys may be intimate with somebody soon if you're in a connection with someone, or there's a need to be creative. There's a need to release something. So if you've been feeling stressed lately, you've been feeling sad lately, there's a need to write some poems about it. There's a need to script write or just vent in a diary or just find some sort of creative release for it. And it doesn't have to be just sexual. I mean, if you're into that, if you're into self-pleasure, but there is a need for that because I feel like some of you, you're giving me the energy that you've been feeling a bit overwhelmed lately when it comes to certain things in your life. And there's a need to be releasing something. Even if it's releasing a connection, but releasing something that will put you in a nice, pleasurable mood. So I feel like, yeah, script writing, venting, writing a song, writing poems, speaking how you feel, maybe even making a video, or just self-pleasure, you know? But we have solar plexus and the twin flame. I feel like you're dealing with somebody, you have a connection to somebody, and there's a big, big lesson. This twin flame card keeps coming up in everything I've done today. But it's just highlighting the fact that you have a significant connection with someone at the moment. And that connection is actually meant for growth. It's meant for learning about who you are. And the main lesson to take from this connection is all about self-esteem. Solar plexus is self-esteem, confidence. Okay, I feel like you and the person you're dealing with mirror each other. There's both a sense of insecurity, lack of confidence, lack of certainty, you know. But then for some strange reason, it's like, because of this, it's like you both are mirroring each other, but in different ways. So maybe you may be insecure, so you feel the need to stay with someone who you know is not good for you because you feel like, oh, but they're like this, but they're like that. You know, I have to stay with them. But then the other person on their end, they may stay with you, but they are insecure. So it's like they may treat you like you're the one that's not even all that because they feel like they're not even all that, if that makes sense. I feel like I'm explaining it in a very like informal, like London kind of way, but it's like you both have the same wound, but you both express it in different ways, and that is why you guys are in this connection, and it's all around self-esteem. And this connection was meant for learning and growth. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't know if it's meant to make it to the long haul, but it's meant for that reason. I mean, you could, I mean, there's, I wouldn't say never, you know, you could end up marrying this person, having kids with this person, and you know, but the main reason for this person being in your life is to teach you lessons regarding self-worth. Now, of course, I can't walk you through what you need to do and what's going to happen. That's your journey. That's for you to go through. And the teacher is always silent when the student is going through their tests, right? And I'm not God, but you know, that's probably why we ask ourselves why we in this position. But you're meant to learn through that process, okay? At the bottom of the deck, we do have money in reverse. So some of you could be, you know, struggling with your finances or just overspending or needing to save up but not saving. So that's just a warning. So keep up for that. Like make sure like you are not overspending. Okay. What's going on with Cancer? What's going on with Cancer? We have Hanged Man, Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. There's so many queens. Oh my God. Two of Wands. I feel like this goes here. And then the Pentacles goes here. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. So what I'm getting here is that with the Two of Wands and the Hanged Man, I'm getting that you may be feeling stuck. Okay, there may be a big, powerful decision you need to make in your life. This could be, one second, Harris. This could be regarding love. This could be regarding career. This could be regarding life in general. There's a big decision you have to make. And it's making you feel a bit stuck because if you take one direction, it will change your life drastically. But then if you take another direction, it will also change your life drastically. So you're kind of just going to be left there thinking, what choice do I make? I feel like one choice that you have to make is the right choice, but it's hard. So it's making you feel like, okay, then let me choose the other one. But then the other one may not be particularly the right choice either. So it has you feeling a little bit in limbo. But I feel like there's a need for you to be confident and logical in your approach. With this Queen of Swords, this is you using your mind instead of your emotions. And the Queen of Wands is being the confident person to actually execute it. Okay, there's a need to be this way. If you're not already being this way, there's a need to be this way. You're embodying both of this energy, being direct and confident and assertive in your approach when it comes to a certain thing. Okay, I feel like you could be having a talk with someone, another person, in regards to what you should do. But I feel like a lot of it is pertaining your career as opposed to love, because we do have a lot of Pentacle energy, Ace of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you're trying to figure out what path is right for you, what career avenue is right for you. And you may have invested in something for a long time and you're waiting to see the fruits of your labor. So this could be jobs, this could be study, this could even be a relationship where like you've invested so much of your time somewhere and you're trying to be patient and see the fruits of your labor. And because you haven't seen it yet, it's got you questioning whether you're in the right path or whether this is the right thing. And you want to make a good decision, even if it's hard, or you need to make a good decision with confidence, even if it's a hard decision to make. But this is going to somehow affect your life. I feel like you could even have a connection in your life that's holding you back. You may not see it as holding you back because it's like, oh, but that's outside of my life. That's outside of my career. How is it holding me back? You don't realize that some people's energies are a bigger distraction for you than anything else physical. Like it's kind of like with me, I can relate to the point where with me, when I'm trying to achieve something in my life, my kids don't hold me back. People would expect my kids to hold me back, but they don't. My kids actually don't hold me back. Relationships with the wrong people hold me back because I invest all my time and energy into the wrong things, and then it somehow affects, it's a ripple effect, it affects everything else. So sometimes you have to leave a connection to receive better opportunities and more clarity in your life. Sometimes you've got to be on your own to receive better opportunities because you can't take certain people with you. Sometimes it's holding you back in your career and in your studies and in your everything, right? That's why our parents always tell us, don't get into relationships, focus on your studies, you know? So I feel like it has a ripple effect on how you want to take care of yourself financially. That's what I'm getting. Okay. And I feel like it's like you've invested so much. And I know Cancers, you guys value stability, security. So when a source of security is leaving, and I don't mean financially, I just mean a person, a relationship, family, unit, it feels so out of character for you. It feels so out of reach, out of touch. It feels like this is not normal for me. You know, this is not how I function. I can't function like this, you know? So you may hold on to things and people because of the comfort it gives you, the stability. It's familiar. Even if it's unhealthy, it's familiar, you know? So what does Cancer need to know? What does Cancer need to know? Okay, we have the Three of Cups reversed. We have the Empress. We have the Three of Swords. We have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Strength card. We have the Death card. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I want to see what it's next to. Okay, so it's next to the High Priestess. I want to see if that changed the meaning or anything. But I'm getting, okay, so I'm getting a connection, right? I feel like with this Three of Cups reversed and this Four of Pentacles, I'm getting two different scenarios. So apply it where it resonates. On one scenario, this is like you could be in a connection with someone who's not really bothered to make time for you or is not really giving you the same energy you're giving back. It's kind of giving emotionally unavailable. It's giving avoidant attachment. It's giving me leave me alone vibes. So there's a lack of reciprocity, a lack of coming together, a lack of collaboration. And it's leaving you feeling a bit lonely and jaded, like you have to do things on your own. But the second scenario I'm getting, this could just be friendships, whereby you're not really wanting to meet with any friends. You just want to be on your own, to deal with your own shit. Like you may be feeling very like closed off, you know, right now because of everything you're going through. It could be too much to deal with. So you're feeling like you should just, you know, keep things to yourself and not really socialize with a lot of people. So that's the other scenario I'm getting. I feel like with this Death card and with this Three of Swords, this could be representing an end of a connection or a relationship. You're going to be going through and ending a separation with somebody very soon, or you already have done that, and it's transforming you, or this is what's needed. Either you're going through this, you're going to go through this, or this is what is needed. Okay, with this Three of Swords, this is endings. This is a heartbreak. I feel like you know, because at the beginning of the reading, we saw secrets and throat chakra. So I feel like something will be exposed that will kind of let you want to not be around that person, will kind of make you feel like, you know what, like I'm gonna let go. You know, I can't deal with this. I feel like you're gonna reach your breaking point and then you're going to leave a connection. Something's gonna really stab you in the heart that kind of makes you breaks your heart, but kind of shifts your focus onto where it should be, right? And if this hasn't happened, it may happen soon. Or this is just basically what needs to happen. There needs to be a separation from somebody so you can transform, so you can achieve and open yourself to other opportunities, not just in love, but in life. Someone is unintentionally holding you back. Their energy alone is holding you back. Okay. I'm hearing obsession. So there could be like an obsession, especially with the Scorpio card. There could be an obsession over this person and you feel like it's having a toll on your mental health and you just don't want to deal with it anymore. So it's like there's a need to dead it, right? But with this Strength card and with the Empress, I feel like once you dead it and you have the strength to move forward, you will flourish. You would transform into this Empress, this beautiful, abundant, intelligent, rich, highly desired, high quality kind of person. You're going to turn into this a big glow up, even physically. You end up changing how you look as well. Like, I feel like if you have the strength to leave that situation, or the strength to get rid of what no longer serves you and that's holding you back, you're going to transform into this. And I feel like it's necessary, it's needed, okay? But I feel like it's going to be happening sooner than you think. I feel like your intuition is telling you something about what is going to take place. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like something involves traveling. There's something involves, communication here that you're going to receive, a message you're going to receive. Your intuition is going to give you a big of a kick where it needs to be, because someone's hiding stuff from you. I feel like secrets are just going to be exposed, because the high priestess also is about secrets as well. And I feel like things are going to be exposed to the point where you're not going to even want to deal with it. You're going to be like, that's enough. That's my straw. That's my final straw, So what advice do you have for Cancer? We have dare to be happy. I feel like some of you have been feeling like you haven't really felt this level of happiness in a long time. And there needs to be a level of euphoria again. You need to be able to put yourself out there and have fun. I feel like you're being encouraged to do things that kind of heal your inner child. Like if you were interested in something as a kid, you're being encouraged to do it. Like draw, paint, visit museums, go to nice events. Like put yourself out there, do something outside of your comfort zone and just have fun. We also have it's not an emergency. And when I see this card, what comes to mind is I hear it's not that deep. It's not that deep. That's what I hear. With this dare to be happy, it's 26. 2 is the number of partnerships. 6, 7 is a number of reciprocity. Add them together, you get 8, which is about abundance. So if you're not getting this reciprocity in your connection, then you can give yourself that happiness instead and be happy on your own. So you can attract somebody who also can give you that same level of happiness because they're also happy within themselves too, right? But with this, it's like, I'm hearing it's not that deep. We have 16. 1 is the number of beginnings, and then 6 is the number of reciprocity. But add them together, you get 7, which is learning. So there is a need to learn from what you've gone through when it comes to everything you've had gone through in general around the themes of equal give and take. If someone is not giving to you the way that you're giving to them, you either need to hold back or find someone who is willing to give you that same level of reciprocity. That's why I'm hearing it's not that deep. There's a need to like walk away from things that don't serve you. It's not an emergency. It could be also pertaining to the fact that it's not like the be all or end all of life. If you end this connection, it's not like your life is gonna disappear. It's not the end of everything. You can still live your life. You're still gonna be fine. You're still gonna have support. We have 47. 4 is a number of stability, and 7 is a number of learning. And if you add them together, you get a master number 11, which is all about beginnings and manifestation. But it rounds back to 2. Okay. Which is partnerships. So there is a need for you to decide the outcome. There is a need for you to decide whether you want to leave a situation or not. Even if it's friendships, if you want to end friendships with people who no longer resonate with you or who are holding you back. But I'm also getting a double message with decide the outcome is you could be waiting to hear results about something and you're waiting for them to decide the outcome on it. And yeah, this is basically just being highlighted. But I feel like this is more to do with your choice. Like you need to decide the outcome when it comes to your life. Because I know sometimes it's easy to get caught up in, oh my God, I hate my life. Like I feel so sad. But at the end of the day, it's your life. You have more autonomy than you think you do over changing. You don't like say for example, you don't like the way you look, change it. Eat healthier, work out more, or you don't like how someone's treating you. Okay, assert yourself. If they don't want to respect it, walk away from them. It's that simple. Or if you want to do something particular, amazing in life as a career, okay, do some research, find out how to get there and be persistent and never stop believing in yourself. Do it. You have more autonomy in your life than you think you do. You're not being restricted. You don't have to wait for people to make decisions about you to act on things. You get to be the author of your own book. Remember that, okay? We have step away from the crowd. So there is a need to be in either physical isolation from other people just to do a little reflecting, or this is just pertaining to the fact that some of you may not want to stand out, but there's a need to stand out. There's a need to do something different. Maybe there's an expectation around you where you have to go to achieve a certain goal or do a certain job, but then you may be choosing to do something different. You're like, you know what? I know this is what's expected of me, but I want to do something that I actually love. Like say, for example, you could have parents that expect you to be a doctor, a lawyer, or a teacher or something academic, but then you may feel like, no, I want to do something creative. This is something that I'm passionate about. You're being asked to step out from the crowd, okay? And also step outside your comfort zone. That's what I'm getting. Like, I feel like a lot of decisions you've made in your life have been based upon comfort. It's like, I'm used to it. This is what I have to do. This is what I'm used to. This is all I know. But you're being encouraged to do something that isn't just about what you're used to and what you know. You know, one is a number of beginnings. 8 is a number of abundance. Add them together is 9, which is endings. I feel like you need to walk away from a certain expectation that you held, either of yourself or in general, you know? That's what I'm getting. What other advice do we have for Cancer? Clearly communicate. Yes, it's up to you. No need to worry. Okay? I feel like there's a need for you to communicate either with a person about how you truly feel about something, or even with your career. Like, even when it comes to things that are to do with you as a person, like, you need to step up and communicate clearly. And you need to be a man or a woman of your word. You know, like, if you say you're going to do something, or you say you want something, you got to stick to it and fight for it and keep it like that. You can't just be saying, oh, I want this, or I feel this way about something, and then your actions don't really match up with what your words are saying. So you're being asked to be very clear and concise with your communication and stick to it. And something that you've been concerned about, wondering whether it's a yes or a no, the answer is a yes. This is certainty. This is you being certain about something. And this is like you trying to investigate, like, is it true about this? Is it true about that? Or will I have this? Or will I get that? This is a yes, okay? But we also have, it's up to you. And this is so crucial, because I feel like if you have this energy of like, oh, it's out of my hands, or I have to wait for somebody else to make the decisions for me about what's best for you, this is your life. It's your life. You get to make the decisions on what happens in your life. It's all up to you. You don't need to wait for other people to make decisions for you. This is your life. Okay? So, you know, invest in yourself. You know, like, do what makes you happy. Is it going to benefit you? Does it bring you happiness? Does it bring you peace? It's up to you. Don't wait for other people to make a decision in regards to what you should do. It's your fucking life. Okay? At the bottom of the deck, we have no need to worry. So you could be feeling really stressed out about a lot of things, but this is just Spirit's way of reassuring you that don't worry. It's not as deep as you're making it out to be. Things will make sense with time, but remember, it's your choice, okay? We have the golden children, inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. I feel like you guys are very, very talented and gifted in something, but you're just not paying attention to it. This is a very random message, and I get it may not resonate with everyone, but you are very talented at something, but I feel like you're pushing down your potential for it, or you're not really paying much attention to it because you feel like, what's the point? There's too much competition. Maybe I'm not that passionate about it. Maybe I'm not that great at it. But you're being encouraged to go towards it. Make your dreams come true. I feel like you guys are destined to be self-employed, but you just don't know how to get there, or what steps you have to take. Okay? We have, you're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. Okay? You could be feeling like, why is it that I don't fit in? Why is it that wherever I go, people treat me like shit? Why is it that I never feel like I'm part of what everybody else is doing? Why do I always feel left out? You know, why do I always feel like, you know, I don't belong here? People make me feel like I stick out like a sore thumb. It's because you're not for everyone, okay? You may feel rejected at times. Like, why is it that this person doesn't want me, or they want other people but not me? It's because you're not for everyone, okay? You're not for everyone, and that is okay. You don't need to be for everybody. You know, you're too unique for this world. You're meant to do amazing and grand things. And if you're such an amazing person who's supposed to be doing grand things, why would you settle for basic, boring people? A basic person who will never ever amount to the level of which you're going in. That's why you can't take certain people with you. You're not meant for everybody, and you shouldn't take it personally. Okay? People see your light and they feel triggered and threatened by it. Okay? You're not meant for everybody. We have jump in, Andromedian energy, adventure, say yes to change. Yeah, I feel like with some of you may feel like change is very hard. It's like, I don't want to go through changes. I like what's familiar. I like being in my comfort zone. It feels safe there. And I get it. But in order for you to see big and amazing things, in order for you to receive blessings and opportunities, you're going to have to embrace change, because guess what? It's a part of life. You can't avoid change, even if it's painful. Sometimes the changes. I remember when I was homeless at some point, and before I was even homeless, I was staying with the father of my kids at his house. And I remember listening to tarot readers saying, "Oh, you're gonna move house into a really great house." And I'm like, "But how am I gonna do that? Like, I have nowhere to go." And they're like, "You're gonna live in a great area, a nice area, and you're gonna have your own place." And I'm like, "But how?" You know? And it had to get worse before I had to get better. I ended up leaving the father of my kids' place. I ended up being on the street and with my son, with all my luggage on the ground. Someone could have stolen from me. And then I managed to scrape my I managed to scrape my savings, and I had enough to stay in a hotel for a day. And then I went to my council, like talking about, like I have nowhere to go and stuff like that. Then I was given a room somewhere to stay with my son. And bear in mind, this room had people who had committed crimes like murder. It also had people who are in domestic violence relationships, and I could hear the man abusing the woman every day. And crackheads, you know, crackheads. And that was not safe for me and my son. And then I was moved to another place, which was a lot safer, a lot nicer, but it was just temporary. And then now I'm in the place where it's more permanent, right? And it got worse before it got better. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, that change was scary, but it had to happen. It had to, or else I wouldn't be here today. Do you see what I'm saying? So sometimes change is scary, but it's needed so that you can achieve what you're actually wanting. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have lifting the veil, questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. So if it's not aligned on your path, it's not aligned on your values, it's not who you are. If you're someone, for example, you're against cheating, you're against lying, you're against people being awful, but then you're with somebody who's like that, or you're friends with people who are like that, who embody all these things that you're against, and it's not really in alignment with who you are, you're misaligned. It has to go. You have to leave. You have to let it slide, or else you're indirectly telling God that, yeah, I agree with this sort of behavior. Do you see what I'm saying? Or if you are in a connection with someone who doesn't treat you lovingly and doesn't care about you, and you're staying, you're indirectly telling God, yeah, I don't deserve better love than this. So I'm just going to stay where I'm at because this is what I deserve. When you know damn well you deserve better. Do you see what I'm saying? So, anything that's questioning the alignment of what you're trying to move towards, gotta go. Say, for example, if you don't like gossip and you hang around friends who just gossip all the time, they gotta go, Okay, this one's sticking out. Release your ex. Oh my fucking God. Sorry, I should not say fucking God. Please forgive me. I don't like to say that. I don't want to use that word and God in the same sentence. But release your ex. It was sticking out. I was going to ignore this card, I was just like, this card is popping up. But it came up. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. The reason why I'm so passionate about it is because the message I'm getting is so loud and clear for Cancer. And with Cancer, it's always so specific. And it's like, bitch, God is trying to help you. Like, release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. If you don't clear this energy, it's going to affect other aspects in your life. You've been warned. I'm just a messenger, okay? We have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Yeah, you're gonna attract better options when you just work on yourself and love yourself. When you just are more present in your life, present in the moment, just happy, healthy, just loving yourself, loving your life, appreciating the little things. You know what the little things that make me happy? Clean house, on the TV, watching TV, in the sofa, drinking tea, and living life. That is what makes me happy. I have been, sorry to turn this all about myself, but I have been such a freaking workaholic to the point where I don't even get to enjoy my time alone with my mom. My mom is always babysitting my kids whenever I need to go, or my mom is always with, like, do you see what I'm saying? And I feel like I don't even get to spend time with her. And sometimes I don't get to spend time with her because my son, my eldest one, is very, like, aggressive at times and just very demanding. And it takes away from what we could be doing, because there are times where we could be going out together as a family. We could be doing lots of fun things together. But it's like we don't get enough time together, me and my mom. Even though I see her so often, it feels like I just wish we had quality time. Like I wish we could just sit and just watch TV and just spend time together as a family, you know? But it's like we never get time. She always visiting my house, and I feel like I haven't visited her house in a long time. So I would love to do that. But yeah, just enjoy the moment. And we have this could be the one. So I feel like once you release your ex, in order to find the one, you got to release your ex or release this person who's toxic for you so you can find the one that is, because that's when you're going to attract someone better. I feel like the moment you release your ex and you find out, like, you know, that being on your own is actually okay, and you love your own company, that's when you're going to attract someone better. I feel like right now you have a situation with unrequited love. So you may be fixated on someone who doesn't really return the level of feelings that you have for them. And it's also in turn made you disinterested in other people who aren't the person that you want. So other people could really want you, but you're not interested in anybody else unless it's this person. But this person is not giving you that same amount of love that you want. So you're being asked to release them, okay? And once you release them, you're being asked to enjoy being on your own, enjoy spending time by yourself, you know? Self-love, self-care, have skincare days, have a skincare routine, enjoy yourself, enjoy your life. And that's when you're going to attract the one. Okay, I am just a messenger, but that's all I'm getting. Let me know if that resonates, and take care. Bye.